homes under contract hours after going on the market with a dozen backup offers in place. In this fast-paced market, it can feel like a losing battle as a buyer. So how did we recently put 14 families under contract? Hi, I'm Kim Dowling, and I'm the broker owner here at Coastal Luxury Partners. And I'm here with you each week as we dig into the Gulf Coast market and we stay on top of what's happening in our community. Also, make sure to watch till the end to learn some of the best strategies that we use here at Coastal every day to help our buyers beat out the other offers, many of which were not even the highest price. If you're like most people in this market, you're probably feeling very frustrated or discouraged with the low inventory and the entire competitive nature of everything that's happening. You're ready to buy that new home that just came on the market, but most of those homes are going under contract in hours and days. Sometimes you're not even able to get your foot in the door before it's already gone. Maybe you have tried to submit an offer, but you lost out to somebody else that offered a much higher price than even the list price. In a buyer's market, these sellers' list price, it's like the sticker price on a new car. It's a goal, but one that really isn't going to be achieved. You're going to negotiate it down. In today's seller's market, a home's list price is often just a starting point. It's a suggestion. And I hate to say that, but it's true because I want you to be ready. So with this hot market, you'll feel pressure to act quickly. You do need to move fast enough to win a property, but moving too quickly can be dangerous. If you're making an offer on the first house that you see and you don't know the market, it can be really scary. That's how you end up overpaying. So we're going to fight it out with you and guide you in the right direction. The most important thing to always remember is your comfort level. Your comfort level is the most important priority. Don't be afraid to walk away from a transaction. If a bidding war pushes prices beyond your comfort level, just step aside. Believe it or not, more houses are coming on the market all the time. We will find you the perfect home for you and your family. All right, tip number 1. Working with a seller's ideal closing time frame and possibly offering a leaseback option with your offer. So a leaseback allows the seller to lease the property from the buyer after closing. Since some deals fall through before closing, it can be risky to move out of a primary residence for the seller before the transaction has been completed. This method allows the seller to sell their home and then move out afterward, eliminating that entire risk. They don't have to move until the deal is final. So this doesn't work with all buyers. It's not going to be important to all sellers, but for many buyers, we can make it happen. And we can give the sellers a feeling of security, which makes your offer very attractive. Our inside secret number 2, every seller has different circumstances that motivate them to sell. One seller may be selling their primary residence through a relocation company, while another may be selling an investment property. Both of these sellers will have different terms that appeal to them. So we are your partners in real estate every step of the way, and our team will do the work to ask the questions that may give us an advantage with your offer. We ask the seller's agent precisely what the client is looking for in a contract beyond price. When we can get this information together, we can tailor your offer to make it more appealing for the seller. So this method has put us at the top of the pile many, many times. And then let's talk about financing. Have your lender, this is an important one, have your lender pre-underwrite your loan. So the mortgage loan process, it really, at the end of the day, it puts every single deal at risk. There are so many times when financial details that will negatively affect the deal, they're not discovered until late in the game with underwriting. And unfortunately, that's when deals fall apart. That's why sellers are nervous about finance contingencies, and they will take cash almost every time. Here's the secret. No one wants a deal to fall apart. And there are steps that we can take prior to our offer to make our deal solid as a rock, even with financing. And then we go to bat for you. With the lender, together, we're going to make sure that the seller doesn't have to worry. We make sure that the seller knows that you are highly vetted and you stand the best chance of closing. It puts us, again, at the top of the pile of offers. We get super creative around here, and that's what works. If you have 20% down payment or more, there's a chance that your lender could do an appraisal waiver. They are at risk, the lender, for 80% loan to home value. And with additional lender consideration, we can keep up a little bit better with the market values right now. So first to the party when possible also helps us. Even if the seller has set an offer deadline. Let's say they have said highest and best by Friday afternoon. We want to send our offer early with the terms that are favorable to the seller. We will partner together with you and do everything possible to make sure that your offer is hard, very hard and difficult for a seller to ignore and pass up. And here's one final tip of the day. With the inventory so low, don't go after the same hot new listing that everybody else is drawn to. That just tends to bid up the price. So let's try and find one that's in a good location, it works for your priorities, and maybe not quite as popular as the listing that just went active. We can try to get it for a better price. I just saw 2 buyer contracts come across my desk under list price. Our team is amazing. They fight for our clients. So try to be patient. I promise there are solutions to every challenge. And I hope you found these tips helpful. They are just a few of our inside secrets and methods that we use to help our clients win in a difficult market. We will sit down together and make sure that you can be competitive. For more tips and strategies on how to compete, send us a message and we will be right back in touch with you quickly.